Imagine a medicine that can help people lose weight, improve metabolic health, support tissue repair, and influence how we think about aging. Now imagine those same compounds are difficult to patent and are already flooding the internet's gray market. For years, this was niche science. Then GLP-1 drugs like semaglutide reached the mainstream. They acted as the spark that turned an obscure biological mechanism into a global cultural obsession. In this video, we unpack a conversation with Dr. Alex Tatum on what peptides actually are, why everyone is suddenly talking about them, and why this could become one of the biggest health stories of the next decade. Because these compounds produce such visible results, they have spawned a massive, unregulated economy online. This is the strange, exciting, and risky world of peptides. To understand why this market is moving faster than the law, we have to look at the cellular level to see how these molecules operate, because they work quite differently than traditional drugs. A peptide is a short chain of amino acids. Since amino acids are the building blocks of protein, you can think of them as individual Lego pieces. The same set of blocks can be arranged in different sequences to create entirely different biological outcomes. Many older drugs are designed to work like hammers. They get results, but they often hit multiple systems in the body indiscriminately, leading to a long list of side effects. A peptide is shaped to bind to one specific receptor on the cell surface. It docks with that receptor to send a targeted signal, triggering a precise internal response. They essentially function as software for the body, coded to deliver biological instructions rather than using blunt force. The promise here is precision. The risk is that this precision can make people underestimate just how powerful these signals are. Now that we understand how to trigger these specific receptors, researchers are aggressively hunting for sequences that might solve everything from muscle wasting to cognitive decline. This has created a massive menu of options: BPC 157 for gut and tissue repair, GHK Cu for skin quality, and growth hormone-releasing peptides for body composition. But much of the hype is built on shaky ground. For example, BPC 157 shows remarkable results for Achilles tendon repair in rat studies, but humans are not rats, and a successful animal trial is not the same as medical evidence. Human biology is not a shortcut machine. Confusing an exciting research model with a proven therapy is where the danger begins. If peptides are so biologically precise, why is the market selling them so chaotic? It comes down to a business problem. Because many peptides mimic naturally occurring compounds, they are extremely difficult to patent. Without a patent, pharmaceutical companies have little incentive to spend $1 billion on the clinical trials required for FDA approval. This creates a standoff. Regulators want safety data, doctors and patients want access to effective treatments, and pharmaceutical companies want a return on their investment. In the middle is the gray market. Sellers label vials as research use only to bypass the law. Buying these is like eating gas station sushi. You have no way of knowing the purity, the quality control, or what is actually inside the vial. When demand moves faster than regulation, the gray market becomes the waiting room, and the risks fall entirely on the patient. To navigate this responsibly, we have to stop treating peptides like a shortcut. They are biological signals, not a replacement for medical supervision. No peptide can override a broken lifestyle. If your sleep is broken, your diet is poor, and your training is inconsistent, an injection should not be your first question. The responsible framework is simple. Identify the actual medical problem first. Get comprehensive blood work, ignore social media trends, and only work with qualified medical professionals. Health optimization is built on a foundation of habits and testing, not by self-prescribing unknown compounds from the internet. Despite the risks of the gray market, peptides represent a shift toward a more personalized, targeted form of medicine. The challenge for the next decade is no longer just finding the right molecule. It's figuring out how to deliver these compounds safely within a system that wasn't designed for them. The real progress will happen when we learn how to combine this level of precision with better evidence, better regulation, and better medical judgment. Engaging. If this helped you understand peptides beyond the hype, subscribe to the channel. We decode the ideas shaping health, technology, and the future of human performance.